Welcome back to another episode. Look what just found. Today is episode 107. We're working on our new format where I'm doing one roll, episode roll one, then there'll be episode. Today we're going to do two rolls, right? But this is episode 107, roll one. The next video that you'll see will be episode 107, roll two, and so on. And that should help make this make our videos a little bit more bite size. Okay, so we're going to do something a little different today. During roll one, we're gonna do the federal. This is the federal rolls that come in the sealed boxes, right? It's funny because I never find copper in here, but I hardly ever find copper. Like I found two Lincoln Memorial coppers in the whole box so far, and I've also found two wheat cents. Old. Oh, I think one was in the teens and one was in the 20s, or one was in the 20s. I think I found three: a 20s, a teens, and a or two 20s and a 40s. Anyway, so that's how we're doing it. And the YouTube, my retention shows that, I guess, whatever, attention, people's attention who watch my videos, I mean, unless you're like a diehard subscriber, you know what I'm saying? People start checking out after the first roll, which I don't mind doing the long, the 1 hour videos. But that just seems what it is. And it's funny because the enders here, but you can see they almost look like they're brand new. Okay, so without further ado, let's get roll one of episode 107 on its way. And I gotta pull the scale out. What happens is when I pick up a penny, and by the way, I know they're called cents, but people call them pennies. Someone left in the comments the other day, those are cents, England, and there's no pennies in the U.S. And man, we've been calling these pennies for 100 years. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal. I know that there's no such thing as that penny is a colloquial term that but we use it. We say the word penny anyway. I'm not going to get too deep into it. Maybe the person was trying to trigger me or something like that. But let's weigh this penny. 257. Yeah, so it is a touch over 2.50. So let me get in a little closer. You got to put the camera and everything and the lighting. You have to get everything in this certain position, and sometimes it takes a few seconds when you're starting up a video. What's that up there? Let me look at that under the loop. This is the first penny, and I'm already checking out some weird things on it. Oh, there's a what is that? Oh, no. It could be a strike through, but you know what? You see, I didn't even notice that. It could be a strike through, but I'm not keeping it regardless. All right. So all the pennies go to the right. Look at this. This has been an interesting box of pennies, I have to say. It has been an interesting box of pennies. Yeah, that 7 has some stuff going on it. The problem is, because of the whatever that oil mark or fire or whatever it is, you see it right above the 7, right? There's that little extra, is that some sort of double die error or something? I mean, it's really difficult to tell. You have to. Then they would never give this a variety grade. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't even matter, and it would get such a low grade because of the environmental stuff. Doesn't even make sense. And then it comes back and it says, you spent $50 to get it graded, and it comes back and they say environmental damage. Meanwhile, you're swearing up and down that you're gonna get that it's a double some rare type of error, and your SOL on $50. You know what I'm saying? I like when the whole surface, the whole plating, right? Because that's really just the clad plating going over the whole surface, and the way it comes out like gold, almost like gold foil or something, And what I do is the reverse the same way? Yeah, the reverse has it too. I'll put that to the side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, oh, look at that. See, that's what it, oh, I gotta check out. So you have to watch out for the type of the type of error around the peripheral of the field, the letters, the digits, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, because that is where you might find some sort of doubling. You know what I'm saying? That's where you might find some kind of doubling. Um, so you have to check it out. I got a very nice comment from one of our longtime subscribers, right? We have a few longtime subscribers. Um, and of course, we have our members. See, the members, it's a special type of relationship, I'm going to say, interaction that I have with the members, because they see the videos that I schedule, So, for example, this one's getting, obviously they get scheduled after I make them the day of. So the members get to see that, right? And they'll make comments, and it's fresh in my head. You know what I mean? Like, I just made the video, and then I post it. I do a little editing, possibly. I got to go a little closer. I have it on 4x. I usually have it on 5, and that one little X. See, to me, you gotta look. You gotta check those edges out, man. That could be a strike through, meaning that a penny fell in between, and somehow was hit and created the. You have to look at it closely, right? So you have to put it under the loop, unless you have a super duper awesome phone, which I do not. No, like I found one the other day, and it was definitely a strike through. I mean, you saw the letters from United on the rim. You know what I'm saying? So that, obviously, that was a keeper. So, but then I have non-subscribed, non-member subscribers, which 99% of you are that, and but some of them have been around from like practically day one. And there's two that come to mind specifically. Actually, there's two that come to mind, and there's a third that comes to mind that was a little bit later, and that's Sandra. But the other two is Otis and Rockers. Now, Rockers I haven't heard from in a little bit. I know he says they had something going on. I mean, it's in the comments. You can read the comments. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. Um, That's how. I mean, sometimes I get emails from them. And that's different. But if you put it in the comments, it's then that's, I'll talk about it. If it's an email, I might not talk about what was sent in the email. Um, that you're not, because you didn't share that with the public. You know what I'm saying? You emailed me, and my email is in the about page, or whatever that's called, that you click on when you click on the channel's icon. And so is the PO box. If anybody ever wants to send a donation, just remember, if you don't want, put a little note in there if you don't want, me to say your name or whatever. Of course I'll put a piece of tape over your address and all that stuff if I do an opening for a video. So Rocker, I have not heard from in a little bit. Maybe by the time this is scheduled, maybe he had already um, left a comment. And great. Obviously, my prayers go to him, and hopefully everything's okay with his family. And honestly, I gotta be. I'm full disclosure. Part of me, I you see that, right? Probably just but it's kind of weird how in the place where the staining is the same place where the corrosion is, as if whatever the staining is caused the corrosion. I'll put that to the side too. Yeah, full disclosure, it's I did counseling for 20 years, and I had my own practice for 6 of them. You get to know people. You know what I mean? You get to know people. And and I'm a little bit of a sap. I'll be honest with you. When it comes to um, there it goes again. Oh yeah, see that's pretty. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit extra. Yeah, see that's caused at the mint. I know a lot of people don't think so, but when you see that the field is perfect, but then the rim has all these marks on it, it's because something was hitting it over a machine. A machine was just hitting the rim, you know. Um, so that's most likely. I shouldn't say 100%. I mean, unless someone comes out and tells me of a process where a certain machine, like the crimp machine or something, a penny gets stuck in it. You know what I'm saying? Unless then it's probably done at the mint. But I have never seen like that specific error that looks like this that someone did research on or had graded. So it still has no value. You know what I'm saying? So it still has no value. So I guess that's something I'm gonna have to learn how to. Because like I said, I haven't. I closed down my practice several years ago, so I've been, just in my house running my home office business for all these years, past, over 3 years now. And that's a nice misaligned die. Let's see the other side. Yeah, it's a misaligned die. It's very dark, super dark penny, right? Super duper dark. That's and you get those football looking where is it? Because where I just saw it. Oh, there it goes. I think those are called rim. It looked like footballs. They're called rim dents. It's at the mint. They look very. It's a very stereotypical looking dent in. I mean, it's the edge, but it's you can see it from the rim. So I think it's called a rim dent. It is done at the mint. Oh, so here goes another one. Now the question is, how come all of these in the same row have this? That's crazy. I'll put them together. Maybe I'll keep those together just to do a type of a video on a short. I'm saying. What's it called? The allergies. Allergy. I got like a tickle in my nose, and I feel like it's allergies. And it's not something, and like my nose doesn't need to be blown, you know, just it's a tickle. Like I just need to, like I do like that, and it kind of scratches the itch. 83. Look at that. You see that up there by the S? It almost looks like it comes onto the field. I'll look at that, but I want to weigh it first because I tend to weigh these weird looking 83s. 248. All right, let me look. 248. Who do we appreciate? Lincoln. Lincoln. All right. What was I looking? I said by the S, right? Oh, is it on the reverse? Yeah, no, nothing there. So, you know, that's a me problem, you know what I mean? I have to you know, what am I gonna say, you know? I have feelings, you know what I mean? Someone tells me they're sick, or their family's sick, you know what I'm saying? I start praying for them, and a lot of these have dents. Wow, interesting. This one looks very gold. Looks very. Come on, you cannot tell me that this does not look like a copper penny, man. I mean, this does not. I would not say that this is a zinc cent from looking at it. 251 on the man. It's crazy, 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 crazy. I can't believe it's taken so long to do a roll of pennies. Maybe I haven't done one in a couple days. Maybe I'm like what's that called? Cold, you know, cold. I don't think so. I asked myself the question, I answered it. Because I looked at the time, 86D. Look how low that D is, right? Interesting. Well, oh, it's 86. So they punched it there. Remember, on the 89 and lower, the mint mark was still punched by hand onto the die. For cents. So yeah, so it could be he could have just put it low and said, I'm leaving it. Well, he has no choice, right? Once you punch it on, it's there. It does seem low to me. Let's see if we find another 86D or another D clad. I'll leave it there. Oh my god, you know what we're supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be looking for I saw that. We're supposed to be looking for the pennies. Where's the book? And they're all D's. All right, we need a bunch of D. Oh, I have the list here. I don't need the book. I have the list. Because and look, we found one. I knew it. I knew it. We need the 86D. We need the 85D, 86D. We need that 82 zinc D large date. 86, 87, 88. So those are what we need to finish off the book. Okay, so we found one. Oh, that was so cool. We found one. Oh, very nice. You know what I'm going to do, just so I don't forget? I'm going to keep this right here, and I'm going to put that on top of it. Yeah, so that'll be for a giveaway coming up soon. Man, I mean, I know this is zinc. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure it's zinc, but it sure does look like copper. Yeah. Wonder what this weighs, huh? Oh, that's a messed up looking penny, huh? Some weird clad going on there. 5.2, no big deal. Yeah, so we're looking for these D's, that's for sure. You found one. That's really cool. 92, a 92. Isn't that the double ear? Oh no, that's the close AM, and it's wide. All right, we're looking for the wide AM on the 98, 99, and 2000, and the close AM I think is on the 92. Yeah, the 96 is the double ear you're looking for. Oh wow, you can see the machine doubling. You see how it looks doubled, the 92 there? Ah, 2023. Don't find too many of those. You gotta look for the extra V. Huh. I mean, yeah, look at it. You have to look at it under the loop. You got to keep a loop on your desk. I mean, there's a little mark there that looks like a little V. But that's not where it is that I know of. I know they come in other places, but the one you want to see, I think that I remember, is off to the right, which it is not there. It's a nice looking penny though. Look at that field. That field is absolutely beautiful. Wow, 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 wow. This is really close to a proof. I'm saying as far as the strike goes, I don't think I don't know. I don't think this is a business strike. I mean, look at that cameo. That is crazy. I mean, if you put those two together, this one and this one together, they look like night and day. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously the two different years and why the years look so much different is beyond me. Um, it's just kind of odd, that for whatever 50 years the penny looks the same, and then all of a sudden every year it's like it one has they're looking different. There has to be some sort of history with that I don't know of. Why? Because maybe because it's on the computer, right? It's the only thing I could think of, right? Because after 89, the punch mark is 1990 and later. The punch mark is on. Oh, look at that! How cool is that? That's that zinc rot crap. Um, it's on the image that makes the die. See another little. You never know. You don't know what's making those things. Hard to tell. That's probably from the crimper. See how it kind of like just it shears off, but you don't see the circle though. But it's kind of weird. Maybe it's not. But that's in the place. This is 85. Hmm. See, not one copper. I don't find any copper, and that's why I picked. That's why I picked the other roll for the second one, just to mix it up. So um, you can watch me go through this roll in roll one for episode 107, and then in the second episode, you can watch me go through that one is going to be like 50-50, not 50-50, like 15% of those rolls, 15% of them are copper. have copper in them. All right, look at that. Right, am I right? Or is that? So the only way to know, when you have a question about something, you just take another penny, right? So I saw that and I was like, hold on a second. That's not the way a rim is supposed to look, right? And you can see the perfect circle on the interior towards the end, towards the edge of the rim. And then, I just look at another penny and I know that that's not how it's supposed to look. So that's an error. I wish it would have been like right through the letters or something. Let's check. So remember, so the bottom here is the top over here. And you got a little, maybe that little dent, right? Remember I told you that's caused at the mint. Is those they called, I believe they're called rim dents. And who knows, it hit for some reason. It got something happened, right? And it moved it or tilted it, and it caused that damage. So cool. Or caused the error. It would be really considered error. Yeah, so I hope everything's going okay with rockers. Hopefully by the time this video airs, um, he left a comment about something, and or maybe he sees this video, he says everything's okay, But for the 2000, see, they touch. I mean, this one they're touching, sometimes they don't exactly touch. But a wide AM is really, another 2000. A wide AM has to be, like a space, a significant space. Like that's still a close AM there, They're all brown. All the ones at the end here are brown. I'll move them into view in a second after I'm done with this penny. But they're all brown. Like, you would think that one of them was copper. They're all brown. You think, even the 8, look, you can see the dates on it. You got 80, you got an 84D. We don't know. We need the 85D. We don't need the 84D. Cheating, right? Cheating. So the only question I really have is, am I still going to do the cop brown, right? God, it has to be like a cat hair there. $84D. So weird. You gotta check the D out, right? Because it could be a repunch. Yeah, it probably is repunched. It's not a good example though. Some people might keep that, I'm not. I don't keep them. The 97 is that the ear? There's something with the 97. I don't have the mat up. See that in the fade? It looks like a pimple, right? Or a wart. It's a pop blister. Well, I guess I'll do it. Well, I have the other rolls to do too. Decisions. Another 84. Um, 88. Oh, we found two. Yeah, boy. Oh, nice. We found two of them, man. All right. So still took a half hour to do one roll. So I don't anyway, I usually at the end of all the videos I do this, but I say hello. So my prayers go out to Rocker and his family. Hopefully everything's going good. It's like I said, I could be a little bit of a mush, you know. I feel bad, you know. If someone tells you somebody's sick or something like that, I feel bad. I guess that's normal, right? Should be normal anyway. So this is the new format. I think it's gonna work out pretty good. Now, so what I'm gonna do, like, so I put a bunch of like some of those interesting pennies for the shorts. I put them on the side. People love the shorts. Um, that's where I get most of my subscribers from. But I'm not doing the intro anymore. I'm gonna go straight into the penny, into the penny search. So that'll cut out a little bit of time in the beginning, and then at the end you can just click out. It don't matter if you don't want to watch this part, you know, with me talking. I talk throughout the whole video. But I'm kind of used to doing this. Maybe I'll just do it at the last one, you know, like roll 1, 2, 3. Today I'm gonna do 2 rolls. It's gonna come out to over an hour just for the 2 rolls. Talking too much, maybe? I don't know. That was pretty weird. It should only be like 20 minutes. I was doing 3 rolls in an hour. So I think there were so many interesting things going on in these pennies that I ended up taking more time in the research firm. But I'm wondering if I'm taking more time because I know I'm only doing 1 roll. Well, we'll find out. I mean, that's part of the interesting thing about this channel is I full disclosure, you know what I mean? You know, I got nothing to hide. And this is the process for somebody. If you go to my earlier videos, I think I mentioned this in my last video. Forget about it. Just it's not that they're bad. They're good. It's an interesting case study, you know, about a YouTube creator learning to talk on camera. It's a super interesting. Like for a psychology book or something like it. Like this is something that they would use for a psychology book like 20 years from now, saying, oh, you know, what would that the period of the youth of the internet content creator, and how that you have to the psychologically what you go through from not talking and then showing yourself for the first time. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know, getting to know people, like I was talking about, getting to know people. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, as well as you could know somebody through messaging, you know, which is more from my generation, right? We used to have chats, and I don't think anybody does. There's no such thing as a chat room anymore, is there? But that was huge in the 80s, huge, 90s, 80s and 90s, huge chat rooms. Some kind of, you know, like that's like natural to me. Emails and chats, electronic communication. Um, just super duper interesting. We found 2, and we found 2 for the books. We only need a few more, and it's a wrap. And I'm gonna do the giveaway. Okay, 35 minutes. There we go. I'm gonna start I'm gonna click off. No more, and that's another thing. No more significant findings, because that was like the extra little video that I was given um, during the day that was being scheduled. Now I'm gonna try to do at least 2. I might do 3, 4, 5, 20, whatever I want to do. I could do now. It's great. I really like this. I'm super happy I'm excited, you know, and it's nice to get excited. You know what I mean about when you're doing something on a daily basis. You know, it's nice that you could, for me to spark up some of those brain cells. You know what I'm saying? And introduce it and to share it with you guys. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Roll number 2 coming right up.